Welcome to the Flexible Curricular channel, your one-stop for anything education with your host, Nate Berman. Though we normally consult for schools and districts, we strive to help parents who really want to be in the know for their kids' education. If you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up, share, and leave a comment. If you want to see more of our videos, hit that subscribe button. Today's video is to see if parents, teachers, and students really know how to add two-digit and two-digit addition with carrying, regrouping, whatever term you use, correctly, if they know how to do that. Now, a lot of people just might plow through, but a lot of people have challenges with this because it involves place value. And this is, although two-digit addition by two-digit addition is covered in first grade, second grade, a lot of people still have difficulty with this into later grades. And if they don't get it then, they really haven't fully understood what addition is, which sets them up for difficulties later on in their schooling. So let's take the sample problem of 36 plus 25. Now, the old school way was to say 6 plus 5 is 11, carry the 1 or regroup, 1, 3, and 2 make 6. That's the old school way. This is the way I grew up with. Makes sense, very clear cut. The problem is that we carry the 1 without having an understanding of what that really means. Anytime there's a double-digit number, we just bring it over. Why was never really taught, just what it is. But it doesn't help build and reinforce the concept of place value, which is why the modern version would say 36 is really, do this in a different color so this way people can see, is 40 minus 4, and then this one was 30 minus 5, and then when we add these up, we get 70 minus 9, which is 60. Still works, a little convoluted, however, it does help build the concept of place value. This is a bit limited and creates some challenges because it can be very confusing on working through subtraction when addition hasn't really fully been mastered. So what other options are there? Well, another option, if we look, is if we take 36 plus 25, and what can we do? Well, if we take 6 and 5 is 11, let's just write 11. Don't carry anything, don't rewrite numbers as that, just write it as 11. Then what is going to be 3 and 2, that's 5. So when we get that all together, the 1, and there's nothing here, so that can be, fill this in as, I'll just draw a line, but it's really a 0. 1 and 0 make 1. 1 and 5 make 6. We get an answer of 61 here. But what happened here that's different from the last two cases, here we're showing 6 and 5 is 11. When we show 6 and 5 is 11, kids in first grade, second grade, they get that. They get that's 11. When we go to the case that we had on the far left, when we said this is a 1 and we carry a 1, that gets confusing. And a lot of kids, especially when they get to multiplication, the idea of which number is brought over to this spot right here up on top, a lot of students I've seen have make mistakes to put the 1's digit instead of the 10's digit. Why? Because they don't understand place value. They don't know what they're bringing over. And even for addition, they still don't know what they're bringing over. So what can be done if you just write out 11 here, and then 3 and 2, 5, bring down the 5 straight here. If there's another digit, you'd move it to the left. And then we get an answer of 61 because we add straight down. No regrouping or carrying is involved. It's very straightforward. And this way, students are able to go through and master what it is they need to master without having the difficulties and confusion of place values. It helps reinforce place values. And if your school is using this method right over here, This is a nice go-between method before they really get lost in this method to help hit home the concept of place value visually before they start looking at it by tens and grouping that way, which many textbooks are doing today. Thank you for watching the Flexible Curricula channel. Once again, if you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up and share. I'd love to hear from you if you're willing to try this in your elementary classroom, or if you think working with your own child that this might be a helpful way for them to learn place value. If you want to see more of our videos, hit that subscribe button. Please feel free to contact me, Nate B, at flexiblecurricula.com if your school or district would like some guidance in growing your students towards academic excellence.